Alright, we're checking out the Mazda Miata. It's 2005. This is just a close-up. This is a spec Miata built in 2005 by Mazda Speed. This was one of their cars. It was leased. It was then had a fender bender. It was quote totaled and turned into a spec Miata. It was raced for several years. It does have a SCCA logbook. Then a friend of mine, Charles Dempsey, bought it and he used it as an instructor car. There used to be 2 seats in there. Some of the pictures I have online on Racing Junk show the second seat. That second seat's since been taken out to put into a different instructor car, and this is set up for spec Miata. It's a gorgeous car. It's got the Momo steering wheel. It's got the blind apex controls on the front. It's got the fire extinguisher. It's got the oil and water temperature gauges right there. Fire suppression system right in the front seat. It's got the kill switch in the back. It's got a mounting bracket for camera. It's also got a mounting bracket up there for electrical, which goes up to the top for a bullet cam. It's got a wide fisheye rear view mirror. It's got a built-in roll cage NASCAR style. These are the tube ends which for the cool suit. Obviously all the innards have been taken out of the doors on the driver's side. I'm running slicks right now because I was using this as a track day car. In the trunk it does have the cool suit built in. Car's in perfect shape. Nothing wrong with the back. Coming around the passenger side, E for emergency. There's the emergency shut off again, and also I want to zoom in on that Racing Cages Inc. SN number 9009 is now AWR, and they're the ones that build the cages for the MX-5 spec Miatas. There's more electrical for the AV equipment if you have a built into your helmet. Cage over here, everything's in perfect shape. Front of the car, running perfect. There's the toe, the grill to block any stuff, and we're going to open up the hood and under the engine, in perfect shape. Since it wasn't running SCCA with me, it's got the modified Coulter intake, which has a carbon fiber surround. That's not spec. I do have the restrictor plate for this particular car, would run the restrictor plate. The engine is stock with racing modifications to it in that it's been taken apart and rebuilt yearly, before me by people that raced it, and then by me by friends of mine that are involved with spec Miata, Paul Coleman in St. Pete. All the fluids work fine. Everything is in perfect working order. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this engine. And that's it for the front. It does have the sway bar there. I don't know how well it's going to show, but it does have the racing cold radiator. And that's also in perfect shape. Nothing wrong with it at all. Other than that, the car is in perfect shape. There's absolutely no issues. Down at the rotors, those are brand new front Carbotech rotors. I'm sorry, Carbotech brake pads. I have not raced them. The rotors have been changed twice yearly by me. I do have new rear rotors that can be put on either by me or the next owner. There's the Carbotech brake pads, which I can open for you. There's the Carbotech brake pads right there for the rear, which I just chose not to put on last time I was changing them. There's the 2004 Mazda Speed manual, but this car is year, it's 2005. Those are all the spare oil filters I have. I have some other spare parts in there, including the logbook. There's the restrictor plate. There's the net. That's mandatory SCCA. And then I have 3 sets of tires. Those are 3 sets of rims with tires. This set of rims has never been used. It's brand new, literally never been on a car. And on those I have the RA1s, which were stock for SCCA in I think 2008 or 9 and below. And then after that they switched to the R888s, which I ran for a while, but I don't have any with that. Those are brand new RA1s, never been on the road. Those are Hoosiers slicks, which are on another set of rims I have. Those have never touched the road. Those are a spare set of slicks, which I was going to start running again. I would switch those onto my car now. And then these are an old used set of tires on a third spare set of rims, which would be yours also with the car. Looks like I have a spare tube for the cool suit, because sometimes they clog up. Other than that, this car is in perfect shape. I hate to see it go, but it belongs in someone else's warehouse or garage. It's a great car. It did well for me. I just use it as a track car. I never did run SCCA, but it has run SCCA. I have the logbook. There's my cell phone right there if you want to call. It's all for you. Thanks very much.